You know what, Seppi? I want to put Bryce Young in the top 10.
What? No.
Hey, give me that.
No,
Hey,
no,
hey,
no.
my top 10. Yeah.
No.
Give me that. I want to put the top 10. Glory be to Jesus Christ.
Glory forever. Welcome to Dynamite Duo Sports, the podcast where we break down the NFL's top storylines with the facts, including the fact that the Patriots may have found their next Tom Brady in Drake Maye. I'm Giuseppe.
I'm Antonios.
And today, Tony is going to be giving us his latest rendition of the top 10. Before he does that, I am switching it up this week. Maybe Old Reliable, Lucky Hat can.
It was his lucky hat growing up, even though it still didn't do much.
It didn't do anything in 2014 when Dez caught it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Before we begin, I will say Bryce Young's not in the top 10. But if he does keep having these comebacks, who knows? Maybe sometime this year.
The thing for me is that there's so many like good quarterbacks
And solid quarterbacks. Yeah, it's really tough. There are a lot of quarterbacks who I decided not to put in only because I need to see something more impressive from them. So if they're not in this top 10, in this top 10 video, just understand they very well could be. I just need to see more. So with that being said, we're going to start with the two honorable mentions.
Hey.
And those two are Justin Herbert.
Okay.
And then you also have Jane Daniels.
Okay, so same thing as last time. Basically.
Literally, the two honorable mentions are the same this time because Justin Herbert, I don't know. Jane Daniels, I was going to put him up, but then the ending with him fumbling the ball, that's very critical. If you're a QB that messes up in the end, I got to see more, you know? So, Jane Daniels, performance-wise, is the top 10 QB, but he can't make mistakes like that. I understand his rating, but still at the same time, if he had just simply done a better job with keeping the ball, even though it was wet, I know, they would have won that game. So very critical, and same with Justin Herbert, the fact that like he's kind of charging some of the games. But both these quarterbacks should be top 10, but they're not right now, and it does bring concern. But hopefully, eventually, they will be in the top 10. Now we're getting into the top 10. Number 10. Welcome to the top 10. You have Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. Oh my gosh, you had a phenomenal game.
Even though you're a Giants quarterback, I still really like you.
It was a great game. You did have a bad game the week before. The Eagles were kind of banged up on defense. Only reason why you're not higher. If the Eagles were fully healthy and you did that, you would be much higher in the top 10. But because you had one bad game, one good game, a divisional game, I do want to see more. But very easily, Jackson Dart can go much higher. But for now, welcome to the top 10. Hopefully you keep climbing up.
If he beats the Broncos this week, he's definitely climbing.
If he beats Broncos and he plays well, it's not because of their defense. It's because him. Yes, he's going to go much higher. Number 9. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers playing good, clean football right now. And he's one of the few quarterbacks right now.
Like he always does.
Yeah, he's one of the very few quarterbacks right now who's actually playing consistent, believe it or not. There's so many quarterbacks that are playing good games, or there's he's not. It's not his fault that they've lost it. That they lost the game. Really,
his worst game was against the Seahawks, who
actually look pretty good right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Aaron Rodgers is playing clean, consistent football, not messing up. He's doing very well. And that's all I want from a quarterback. As long as they're winning, they're winning. But he's not doing good enough that he deserves a higher spot. But depending how the end of the season goes, who knows where he's going to be at the end. But I'm pretty sure he will be top 10 for the rest of the season, honestly, unless he gets hurt or collapses. But for now, you're at number 9. Hopefully you climb up. Number 8. You have Sam Darnold. I know that's kind of low. He could be higher. The only reason why is because he is playing good football. But when the pressure is on, he needs to make a move. The one time he's had to this season, or twice, he fumbled against 49ers and threw a pick against the Buccaneers. So statistically, sure, he's a good quarterback, but he has had 2 games where the 2 games that he's lost
I'll let you finish.
are games where he had to step up on the drive and he didn't. And that's a problem, especially when it comes to like a playoff game. So he could very well keep moving up, but he still makes those little mistakes that cause the ultimate loss. that I can't put him higher. So right now, number 8 goes to Sam Darnold. Number 7, you have Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, he throws a lot, like I said last time in the last top 10 video, those short passes to make up, only throws deep when a person's wide open. He's playing consistent football. However, the only reason why he went down one spot this time is because on that last drive, instead of realizing that a screen pass is not the best option and just doing what he thinks is better, like other good quarterbacks have done, he chose to keep it. And that does bring a little concern that he could be possibly going back to his ways where in the end he kind of like gets the pressure to him, kind of like Sam Darnold did. But he's still playing good football and he's still putting up the numbers. But again, it's that one drive in the end that gave a little concern, but he's still obviously a top 10 quarterback right now. So for now, number 7, I think that's a pretty clean spot for Dak Prescott, whether you're a hater or a lover. Number 6, the last of the bottom half, Josh Allen.
Oh.
Yes, you fell, Josh Allen. A pretty decent drop. And it's because you messed up these past 2 games. The turnovers. 2 turnovers against the Falcons, which really messed up your opportunities in the game. And you were part of the reason why you lost. Normally, it's the opposite. Normally, you're the reason why. Now, to be fair, you don't have anybody special in your offense. And James Cook is not helping you right now in the running game, like at all. He's not doing anything.
I think that teams are targeting James Cook so that it all has to be on Josh Allen. And for some teams, like the Falcons, their pass rush is
really good. So, Josh Allen, you do need to step up. You are falling behind. There is concern. Now, to be fair, 2 seasons ago, you guys were having a rough spot in the first half of the season. Hopefully, that's the case. I do think you guys are still going to make the playoffs, but there's still the concern of your defense needs to step up and offense at the same time. That's not what's happening. So until that starts to improve, you are at number 6. Now we are getting to the top 5. Number 5, moving up a spot, you have Indiana Jones.
Was he at number 6?
I think he was number 6.
No, he was not. I think he was number 7. Dak
or
6.
7. So he moved up twice. How about that? He's playing consistent. He's consistent. That's what I want, consistency, and that's what he's doing. And he's putting up good. He's putting up. It's the numbers show that he is doing more than just being consistent. Though he is making critical plays. He can run the ball as well.
I actually saw a statistic for him the other day, or was it today? I forget. Against pressure, at least in this previous game, he went 9 for 9 and had 117 passer rating.
Yeah, so very impressive what he's doing right now. I think he's in a comfort zone that he never had with the Giants, with the O-line they have, with the runner back they have, with the defense they have that plays good. So ultimately Daniel Jones is shown that if he gets blocked, if he gets blocked by his offensive line, they defend him long enough, he's going to make plays. And so for that, you're in the top 5. And who knows, you might stay here for a pretty long time with how inconsistent these quarterbacks have been. Number 4, you have Matthew Stafford. So Matthew Stafford, he's still playing really good football, but against the banged up Ravens defense, I understand you normally play slow in the first half, you play better in the second half. But this was a defense that was so banged up, it should have just been a crush, which you did technically crush him.
Where was he before?
I think he was number 2 last time, so he fell back a little. But ultimately, I do think you're still a good QB, but you fell back because against a banged-up defense, you should play strong, period, from the beginning. Just crushed them because the Ravens are bad right now. It shouldn't have been that close. Your defense had to step up because the offense wasn't clicking. To be fair, Puka was hurt. I get that. But you still have Devontae Adams and Tutu, and you have Higbee. And Kyron Williams. So at the end of the day, I don't really think there was an excuse. You did play well in the second half, but you need to play well in 2 halves when you play defense that's not very good. So that's why you move down to number 4, and hopefully you move up in the next couple weeks. Now we are getting into the top 3. At number 3, you have, unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes. So he is playing good. Even without the refs' help, he still is playing really good, and he's back to kind of like his good form that he had. he wouldn't be as good if the refs weren't helping. But even if they weren't, he's still playing really well. He's escaping the pocket. He's taking the hits. He's in midair throwing passes, So I still have to give him credit where credit's due. He is playing more consistent than like a lot of the other quarterbacks this season as well. So with that being said, welcome to the top 3. Patrick Mahomes, I think you might have been in the last top 10. I hope you fall back, but for now, you do deserve to be in the top 3. Number 2, I cannot believe it, but doing this top 10, I looked at it and I decided this person deserves number 2, and that's Drake Maye, who could potentially be the next Tom Brady with legs. And that is scary because Tom Brady was already good at throwing the football, but he was slow. Now you have a quarterback that can actually run. That's not some. That's something that can create another dynasty. And when you think about it, the Patriots' offense isn't even that stacked. You do have Stephon Diggs, who's the older Stephon Diggs.
It's not stacked. It's not.
But their offense is not stacked, and they're not even using Trevion Henderson like they should be.
Well, I saw a play as to why they aren't using him that much.
Yes, but
Did
there
you
are
see
other
him?
times. Yes, but
It's basically just crab walking.
yes, but at the same time, there are other times where he was looking really good in games. But with that being said, Drake Maye is playing at a top tier level right now. It is insane. The tackles he escapes, the throws he's making in the pocket with the pressure coming, and that one pass that one touchdown that was turned back. He just knows the game really well. If you watch him UNC, he was really good. He's a very accurate quarterback.
Except for against NC State.
Yes, except for NC State. So Drake Maye, number 2, and who knows, maybe sometime you might even hit number 1 for a brief period of time. But because of the person that's at number 1, I'm not sure about that, but you possibly could. Number 1, you know it, MVP, Baker Mayfield. No question about it. He's the MVP. 4 of his wide receivers hurt, still playing top tier level, making plays himself, throwing the ball to his backups, even his starting runner back hurt, and they're still winning games against good teams, bad teams. Eagles game was the tip pick, and if that wasn't the case, they would probably be the only undefeated team right now. They are undoubtedly the best team. Imagine them at full strength. Baker Mayfield is that reason, and unless something changes, he's going to be the MVP this year, just like we both predicted before the season started. So I've been a big fan of Baker Mayfield his entire career, even in his downs. I was like, and the Rams game when he came in, not even knowing the playbook and giving them a win, I was like, look, this proves to people that he still got it. The Panthers were just in a rough situation. Nobody believed me. Went to the Buccaneers. He played first year, played well. Last year, played phenomenal. This year, he just keeps getting better and better. So Baker Mayfield has always been a quarterback that I've been a fan of, and he deserves this number 1. Anyone who says any other quarterbacks above him right now, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. He is playing at a different level, and that's why he deserves the number 1 spot. So there you have it, guys. Top 10 QBs, including 2 honorable mentions. Number 1, Baker. As we go on, Drake Maye, Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott. I was about to say Dallas Prescott. That's kind of funny. Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, Jackson Dart, Jane Daniels, and Justin Herbert. So that is my top 10. I did have put people in a few positions. That's a hot take. But I'm sticking to that because I don't want this to be this average top 10. I want it to be my top 10. What do you think? And be honest, you can't actually be too upset to put Drake Maye number 2. I feel like you are, but I think that's
not
worthy.
Too upset. I'm trying to think of a reason to drop him, but honestly, I can't find any.
I wish there was a reason to drop him too, but
it's like the only thing that like gives me hesitant to still. I'm hesitant because like I know he's looked really good these past few games. I just think it's a little early to put somebody that high in their career, but like if we're going like just this season performance, I do agree with you there. I only have one tiny quibble, and if we're going off of, I know that the reason why he's below this quarterback is because historically you think that he is inept in high pressure moments. So With that being said, if we're going based off just this season, since Drake Maye's number 2, I would. I'm okay with the positioning. I'm just saying if we're going based off of what you're saying, I think Dak and Josh Allen should flip just for this week.
No, because record-wise, I'm
But
putting I'm putting team's
yes,
record
but
into account.
okay,
That's the only reason why Dak is behind Josh Allen. If they
Okay.
had a tied record, I would put Dak over.
Okay.
I understand it's their defense, but Bills' defense is also bad
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah. I
too.
understand that. The only reason I'm doing that is because I'm just looking specifically at the past their games this week. The Panthers game, Dak had one bad drive where it was screen pass, basically. And that was like, I think that was a combination of Dak and play calling not doing the right thing in that situation. But Josh Allen against the Falcons at the end of the first half,
it was bad. But
that was the interception. They could have gotten more points.
So the only reason why Josh Allen didn't fall farther back is because he was so high up now. I don't want to throw him way far back after one ranking. If he does keep this up, he's going to fall farther back, and Dak will end up being ahead of him. But I just feel like there's nobody deserves from one top 10 to another top 10 to just completely fall from like number 3 to like number 10.
I think it was number 2 actually.
Or number 2 and then throw him back that far. Yeah. I didn't want to do that quite yet, but I threw him like halfway in between. So if you're talking about the past 2 weeks, yeah, Josh Allen would probably not even be in the top 10 for talking about just the past 2 weeks. But because like the Ravens game he had and these other performances he did before that, that's why he's still staying there. But he did fall a significant amount because of the past 2 games. And if it keeps up, he's going to keep falling. But because of the whole season combined so far, he doesn't. I don't think he deserves to fall that far back yet, but he could.
So, okay. And then I'm just seeing. I don't really disagree with anything, but okay. So
do you think Justin Herbert, Jane Daniels should be top 10, or is there anybody that's not even mentioned that should be in?
Ooh, let me think.
Like, do you think Jared Goff deserves it or not?
No.
Me personally, I don't think. No. Okay.
No. Let me give me a second. So
yeah.
Let's see. We got
C.J. Stroud.
Nah.
Jordan Love.
Nah.
Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams.
No, he's not there.
No.
Let's see.
Joe Flacco.
No.
Jalen Hurts.
No. Look here, but give me a second. So we're going through. So, you know what? I might put Mac Jones in over Jane Daniels right now. Only because
but Mac Jones,
the way he's performing, like it's basically he's Baker Mayfield, but he's not Baker Mayfield.
Well, the thing about Mac Jones, he did throw like 2 picks that really if he did,
Daniels had 2 turnovers this weird.
He did. But
a healthier roster, not the healthiest roster, but a healthier roster.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I mean, you could. I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
But I don't. It's just because Jane Daniels coming back from the injury, not fully healthy, and you can tell by the knee thing that
honestly,
he wasn't.
All the more reason to keep him out until he's fully.
That is true. That is fair. But I mean, like, if you so want, I was thinking about putting Mac Jones in over Jane Daniels. I was thinking about that. But because of the 2 picks he did against the 49ers, where he didn't look as good, like, I just kept him out. But you could put him in there, and I wouldn't be upset about that. And maybe I should have just because of how he did against the Rams. But that's the only reason why I just didn't, was just because of how he looked this past Sunday.
Okay.
So,
overall, for your list, because of the only, like, because you gave your reasoning for Dak being below Josh Allen, I'll give it an A.
Wow. That's touching. I'm touched. But I'm not a crying person, so I'm not going to cry, you know. But, wow.
You're still not getting Bryce Young on there.
I mean, hey, maybe at some point this season, if he keeps it up, I will put him in just for the sake, because we're in North Carolina, just for the shout out for him. I mean, hey, maybe I could have put him instead of Jane Daniels.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. He played the Cowboys defense. Everybody looks
and Dolphins defense,
except for Justin Fields.
Yeah, that's a big reason about Bryce Young. Dolphins defense, Cowboys defense. I mean, he did play well against the Falcons defense, which is something compared to how the Bills looked. But yeah. Then that's my top 10. I got an A, so that's nice, very touching. That's my top 10, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of my top 10. Do you think I'm being too generous to Drake Maye? Do you think he deserves it for now? Do you think I should have put Bryce Young in the top 10? Let me know. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, and something maybe. Who knows?
No, that's it.
No? Cool. All right. With that being said, I'm Antonios.
I'm Giuseppe.
And this is Dynamite Duo Sports.
Please, lucky hat. Please, lucky hat.
Oh! Yeah, there. Oh, God. See ya. Oh, I just caught it.
See ya.